So, I figured, why don't we take a little break from the story for a moment? And since we are in a zone with a lot of druids that have some side quests for us, and since we are playing a druid, why don't we go around help some of those druids? You remember our friend here, right? Morich from Turdulra, who had that friend bear who was hurt, and then she asked us to meet her outside. Alright, I'm ready to go.
This is where I found Bertha. It looks like she trailed blood here. It goes up that way.
Over here? Let's see. Oh. A mutilated bear. Yeah. Get used to seeing things just with their skin completely off and just showing all their guts and intestines and everything. Like, even in the recent Vessel of Hatred trailer, they didn't hold back on the gore, and I was just like, gosh, can you guys on the Diablo 4 team have a little bit of restraint when it comes to the gore? This bear has been expertly skinned. The wounds underneath are similar to those that affect Bertha.
The blood trail continues up this way. Not ready yet.
No! No! No!
Hold on.
I'm out of spirit.
Oh no!
You saved my life. Just wait a minute.
Wouldn't have made it without you.
No! No! I do not have enough spirit.
Look out! Over here! Help!
I'm not ready yet. I'm low on spirit.
Help! Please! I am in your debt, stranger.
Not bad. What happened?
What happened? What happened is I need a potion. I'm bleeding out in your boots is what happened. One of the damn bears. We were poaching for furs. One of those damned beasts took a chunk out of me. Oh. Damn you! Spare a potion!
You did this? You injured my friend trying to poach her?
Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I have a feeling she's about to go on a bit of a rampage. Yep.
Wait a moment. I need more spirit.
You alright? Oh, hold on. Another grizzly bear decided to join in on the fun.
Not ready yet. I am fine. We've been so lax in patrolling our woods. I will not let this happen again. We owe the forest more than that.
Let's now go meet up with that other druid we met near Donan's place. Whoops, wrong way.
If you ain't cutting me loose, you can piss right off.
Alright. You know what's funny? It says we're supposed to see a lot more treasure goblins in this event. Now, I will admit, I haven't exactly been playing this every day during this event, which is supposed to only be like a week long. But I haven't really seen that many treasure goblins. Aw, don't have my pet get poisoned.
Do not have enough spirit.
Don't do that. Oh, speaking of which, all of a sudden he shows up. It's like he heard me. He's like, okay.
I'm not ready yet. I do not have...
I will say there's one thing about the treasure goblins I don't like compared to D3. They don't make a loud sound when they're around to let you know they're nearby. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? In D3, if a treasure goblin around, he would make that sound of ha-ha! They don't make a sound in D4. You basically have to keep your eyes peeled to the minimap to see if one of them shows up. And then you're like, oh, there he is! Otherwise, it's like, well, I missed out on him because I never heard him. But I guess that's my fault for apparently not paying attention to the minimap all the time. That was so funny. I was like, I haven't seen that many treasure goblins. Oh, hey, look, here's another.
I need more spirit. I must wait a moment.
Back here. I guess all I had to do is bring it up, and all of a sudden they started showing up. Like, okay, fine. We're here. What happened here?
My daughter, my Deirdre. It was her wretched husband what did it. Fowling. I caught him feeding, and he fled that way, dripping in my baby's blood. Hunt him down. Make sure he suffers. I'll pay you all I've got.
And I would like a response to say, you don't have to pay me anything. You need it more than I do. I mean, I've got 34 million gold. I'm fine. I didn't even realize I had that much. So off camera, I went ahead and took care of that world boss. I also turned in a cache to the... well, to something we will be encountering later in the story, without spoiling it. Stay away, a cursed beast roams here. But I guess that means the cash that it gave me a lot more gold. Oh, by the way, the temper manuals thing, they've actually put in a fix for this patch where if you already have something similar or of a higher quality, it doesn't drop for you anymore. Only ones you don't have or upgrade versions will drop for you from now on, which I think is a really nice change. Folan, what have you done?
Deirdre, help me. Where is Deirdre?
A werewolf, huh?
You must wait a moment. I'm low on spirit.
Starving. No matter how many rabbits Deirdre brings. I look at her throat. I smell her blood. And all I see is red. Stop, stop, stop! I have to fight it. Spirits of old, ghosts of my kin, give me strength. Don't let me change.
Yeah, obviously he lost that battle. Ooh, this is a new one. Critical strikes with storm skills that you cast charge the air around you for 2 seconds, causing a lightning bolt to periodically hit an enemy in the area. Well, obviously that's for a storm druid, but I wonder if that works with also a werewolf druid if you have the things that let you be able to work in both werewolf and storm skills at the same time. I'm gonna go empty out my inventory before we continue.
Yes,
Oh.
well.
Oh, this is new. So they drop treasure bags. A bag full of up to item power 600 treasure left behind as a slain treasure goblin. Use this to receive your rewards. Huh, so that's the extra thing that you get from them. Nice, so you got some sigils. Oh, this is a new totem. A new look. Oof. Look at how much stronger they are compared to what I have. Ugh. See, I'm trying to not use the two-handed because I'm trying to utilize... like I said, if you have a one-handed and a totem, you can use two different aspects. As opposed to a two-handed, you're limited to one aspect. It may make a certain aspect stronger, but if you're wanting to use as many legendary aspects as you can, you need to go to that. Oof. Wow. Alright, well... I'm going to stash these away for the moment. I will deal with those later off camera. Let's go ahead and get back to focusing on our quests.
There's a whole mess of knights up in Bracedeck waiting to buy our grain.
Forget the damn grain. I ain't hauling it nowhere with that she-demon about.
It's always interesting to know that the common folk in Sanctuary are aware of some of these things that are going on. So it's not just like the main characters in the story, like the civilians are aware of what's going on. But then again, Lilith is kind of going around letting civilians know because they are her children. Oh, hey, Veiled Crystal.
Your thrice-damned wardstones didn't do much, Druid.
I told you. They must all be placed to be effective.
Ah, bah, I haven't time for this. I have a farm to run, and this mess to clean up.
They will work, Phelan. You must trust me.
Ugh.
What troubles the Downs?
Well, there's those thrice-damned goatmen. Seems there's more of them each year, and the spiders have taken over the harrow fields. But we Downs farmers are used to trouble. We can take care of our own problems.
What do you think of Druid Arter?
I'm old enough to remember when there were druids here before. Then Astaroth came, and the druids abandoned us. We've had to manage without them for this long. Not saying druids are bad or anything, but I don't think we need some young whelp telling us how to run things.
Uh-huh. So Corey sent me. He's worried about you.
Ah, you spoke to Corey. Can't believe he even remembers he has a family. I had to throw the loafer out of the house months ago because he refused to work. Didn't hear a peep from him till now. He's better off in Kennegar. And we are too.
Uh-huh. So what is happening here?
Damn bloody goatman attacked again. What does it look like? I'm sorry, stranger. That was unkind of me. This was the 5th attack this moon. Not sure how many more we can survive. That druid over there brought some wardstones. Supposed to keep the filthy goatman out. If you're up for some honest work, I could use a hand with them. I'll pay you, of course, but keep an eye out. There's bound to be more of those damn things about.
Don't worry, I'll look into it.
So tell me about yourself, Arter.
I grew up here in the Downs, hearing stories of life before Astaroth came. I left to study their ways, so I could bring those days back. The Downs has been without our protection and guidance for too long. I will change that.
What troubles the Downs?
Things were bad when I left, but this is so much worse. The Khazra hadn't ventured down from the hills. There wasn't a werewolf problem. But there's something else. A shadow that lays over everything. The others won't talk to me about it yet. But keep your eyes and ears open, adventurer.
All right.
I'm not ready yet. I'm out of spirit. I must wait a moment.
Neither of us can get past a fence. Clearly, that's all we need to do to stop Lilith. Put a fence in front of her. Because clearly in Diablo 4, nobody can get past a fence. I'd hate to think that the development team took any inspiration from a game like Ride to Hell or Retribution, but the fence was a thing in that game. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you don't even have to play the game. Just watch Angry Joe's review of that horrible game and you'll get the joke.
I must wait a moment.
At this point, everyone should know just how horrible of a game that was. hey, another player. Woo! Oh, there's another quest over there. I'll be doing a lot of the side quests on this character, just FYI. We're not just doing the main story here. I'm trying to show off as much of these side stories as I can, because as I said earlier, a lot of the side stories are some of the better stories in this game. Like, if you want some good story in this game, do the side quests. A lot of them have some very good stories. I've avenged your daughter.
He died in pain then. Would that he suffered still. For you, I've now left but her wedding dowry. Take it. I cannot bear the sight of it.
Again, I would want to say, no, you keep it, but if she doesn't want to even look at it, then fine. So let's see. I like to help out fellow players when I can.
I hear the wolves. Always circling, clawing, gnawing at me to join them. I'm still me, for now. But I need help to stay that way. A group of those cathedral knights came through a while back, off to fight the evil in Sarat's lair. One of them had an amulet. The wolves were silent around it. Knights never came back. But perhaps you could find that amulet for me.
Whose calls do you hear?
I can't see them, but I hear their howls. Those who follow them vanish into the wilds.
Why don't you ask others for help?
That Druid lad, Artair, wants to help.
We can't trust Druids. No.
They left us. Need someone else.
I would like my character to be like, I am a druid. Oh, well, then perhaps I'll make an exception this one time. So that's a dungeon quest. Let's go turn this one in. Actually, hold on. Let's go turn this one in first.
Out of spirit.
Alright, it's right here. Let's go in. I wouldn't be a Diablo player if I just walked by and ignored the cellar, right? It goes against my instinct as a Diablo player. 3 treasure goblins! Oh my gosh! I don't know if I'm going to be able to kill them in time.
I'm not ready yet.
Wait a moment. Well, I got 2 of them down. No, the other one got away. Unfortunate. Oh, that's a good Ashira. You ran around and gathered all that gold for me. Oh, who's a good puppy? Well, I certainly don't regret coming in here now. Look at those treasure bags. A unique. The Butcher's Cleaver. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. So, like I said with the other ones, I'm going to go ahead and stash these away for now. And then I will sort them out off camera. Boy, am I glad I went into that cellar. I was like, nah. Because I'm thinking about, like, you guys probably don't want to see me go into some random cellar, right? But it's a Diablo game, so it's kind of like you're supposed to. And wouldn't you know it, 3 treasure goblins in the same room. Place the ward stones.
We'll see how well Artair's magic works. Me, I prefer a more direct deterrent even goatmen can understand. The damned beasts have moved into the pits at the south end of the Downs. They're led by some big, ugly brute of a thing named Blackhorn. Mounting that bastard's head on a pole would teach them what happens to those that attack the Downs.
I see. Alright.
I'm low on spirit.
Hey, another werebear.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I must wait a moment.
There you are.
It is done.
The Butcher of Karagar?
Too late to run.
For you. I've brought back his head.
Well, you don't disappoint. Unlike those wardstones. Damn things didn't even last a fortnight. We'll see if mounting this bastard's head works better. Here's your gold as promised.
So I want to check something because I've been noticing this. So there's either a skill or there's probably a legendary aspect that turns your wolf companions into werewolf companions. And I can't help but be excited at the idea of actually wanting to try that out at some point. I'm just not really sure how that happens, how that works, how you get that to work. I would like to find out, though. I've recovered some of Brega's books.
Oh, goodness. You found one of them. Mistress Brega's works. I thought them lost during the attack. She was quite the scholar, you know. Thank you, kind wanderer. Little remains of her legacy. But these will surely countenance the good this family has contributed to Scosglen.
Alright. Now let's go collect these tablets.
I do not have enough spirit. I'm not ready yet.
Alright, there's one. Treasure Goblin! More stuff to sort out for later. You know, I just had to bring it up, and all of a sudden we've seen how many treasure goblins in this one video alone? The Jar of Souls. Yes, more souls, more souls. All the souls.
I'm not ready yet.
Well, we've done the mastery, so... There we go. It's so nice to have Ashira here collecting things now. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love my new puppy. And I'm telling you guys, actually, I mentioned the emotional week I've had after losing my real-life dog. having her go to sleep. To now have this pet in the game, it's actually, believe it or not, helping me feel a little better. Obviously, it's not the same, but, you know.
I must wait a moment.
Looks like a lightning sorcerer there.
Not ready yet.
Well, Diablo 4 team, I can tell you that adding pets is one of the best decisions you've made. I'm glad to see you may have been listening to me and my criticisms about how I wish this was more like Diablo 3, and now it actually does feel a little bit more like Diablo 3, which is a good thing. Treasure Goblin!
I'm not ready yet.
There's a shrine over here. A greed shrine! Oh, that's funny. Look at all the gold I just got. Treasure Goblin over there! It's on the minimap.
Must wait a moment.
Okay, now I'm actually finally starting to see all the treasure goblins. Oh man, my bags are full. Hold on! I may have to just store the treasure bags away for now. Just keep them in those bags.
What's still got some good in it?
There's one specific, like, rule that you should always follow as a Diablo player. When you notice a treasure goblin is around, at that moment, nothing else matters. The only thing that matters is getting that little treasure goblin.
I must wait a moment.
Oh, hold on. I'm supposed to examine this area. Whoops. Alright. Maybe once I'm done getting interrupted by these guys, I can go ahead and do that. Something large crashed into this fence, leaving blood and traces of fur that led deeper into the thicket. The deer have torn apart various portions of the corpse. What remains is riddled with teeth marks from the blood trail and marks on the ground. It appears the traveler was alive for some time after the initial attack. Lovely. Pool of magic. The magic here feels wild and untamed. It carries an undertone of contempt for living things, but does not feel demonic in nature. Interesting. Let's find evidence of what happened to Barrett. Oh!
Not ready yet.
Shilba's familiar. Hi, Barrett. Sorry to do this to you. Another cellar. Death to the spiders! And death to the living... Oh, wait. I am not the guy from the Wrathgate, I promise. Though I still try to get that set that he wore for Molduar.
I must wait a moment.
Whoa, hello. Now let's go search for Ao Donan's spirit. Treasure Goblin! Near the Greed Shrine. Of course he's near the Greed Shrine!
I must wait a moment.
Look at all the gold I'm getting from hitting him while having a Greed Shrine. Oh, man.
Not ready yet.
Level 43. If we keep this up, it's possible I could hit level 50 before we even finish Act 2. Which would give me a great opportunity to show you guys how the Paragon board works in this. Oh, hi, another Treasure Goblin. You know, I had a title for this part, but I think I'm going to have to rename it something else that has to do with all the Treasure Goblins I've seen in this one video alone.
I must wait a moment.
Like, oh, did someone say Treasure Goblins? Oh my gosh. I asked for more Treasure Goblins, I got them. I love starting off fights with that ability from the mount form. I just think it's a great way to open up. Some I think are a little better or cooler than others, depending on what class you have. My pet is not active when I'm on my mount, so I have to actually grab them when I'm on my mount. Sad face. Another Treasure Goblin! Whee!
I'm not ready yet.
I just got a unique amulet. Dolmen's Stone. Casting Boulder while Hurricane is active will cause your boulders to rotate around you. Interesting. I have 3 treasure bags right now. Alright. Alright, where are you, Eode? I'm just gonna say Eoden. I don't know if that's the way you're supposed to say it, but that's how you say it now. You know, I see all these werewolves. I feel like the game is telling me something.
I'm not ready yet.
They're like, you don't want to play a werebear, you want to play a werewolf, don't you? I mean, maybe. It will kind of depend. Speaking of which... Alright, more non-physical resistance. I hope that applies to, like, all magic attacks and all, like, disease and all those kind of different things. I hope that's what it means. It probably even said. Hold on. No, it doesn't. It's alright. Oh.
Can't let it all burn down. I won't lose my home. I'm not ready yet.
Sorry, Eoden. But think of it this way. You were cursed and I freed you from your curse. Alright, now let's go return to Shopa.
Barrett, my friend, you had a strong heart. What could have rotted it so? We must stop this. I don't recognize the magic that rotted my familiar. It is old. Older than the Druids themselves. They could know of it. Take the heart to the Druid Ewan at Tardalra. Perhaps he'll know if there's a way to deal with this magic. He lived at Tardalra before Astaroth's attack. If the demons that remain there are cleared, he'll return.
I've laid Eoden's spirit to rest.
You have? Oh, spirits. Thank you. Truly. She was days away from finishing her apprenticeship. I had a staff fashioned for the occasion. Almost buried it with her. But it didn't seem right. Here. I think she'd want to see it put to good use, not rotting in the ground.
Shoba sent me.
Is she still alive? Huh. What is she up to now?
Here. Have a look.
Curses! Keep that away! That's wild magic. In the old days, it would turn entire lands barren. The elders developed a ritual to contain its spread. Now, where was that scroll? Ah, right. It would be in the old archives, which are currently overrun with fiends. Clear them out, and I'll help you find the scroll.
Which it looks like is a dungeon quest. Yep. Alright, well, hold on. There was a quest I noticed down here. In fact, while we're there, we may as well just go ahead and unlock that fast travel point. Oh my gosh, look at all this gold. Clearly, a treasure goblin has been here. Aha! He's still here. No! He's leaving! Ah, he got away. Good puppy. That's right, get all the gold. Such a good doggy.
I'm not ready yet.
There you are. No, you're leaving too! No! I'm finding them so late and then they run away. Don't even get time to fight them. One right there. No, he's getting away too! Wow. 3 straight that have just immediately run away from me. Alright, well there's the quest, but let me go ahead and unlock this fast travel point first. There we go. In fact, while we're here, let's just go ahead and... There we go. What are you doing out here?
You seem to know your way around here. Is it true? Have the Druids returned to Turdalra? Imagine all the knowledge held in one place. The secrets it could reveal. The things one could discover. Will you help? Oh, I haven't told you what I need or who I am, have I? I am Arya, scholar of Druidic studies, at your service. I'm on my way to Turdalra, but the journey is too dangerous for me alone. Will you accompany me? I'll make it worth your while.
My character turns her like, oh, you'll make it worth my while, you say? Just drinking an energy shot. Don't worry, it's not a 5-hour energy. It's not one of those that has tons of sugar. It has the opposite of that. Lord Aeonin, the Blood-Cursed.
not ready yet.
Crumbling basket. A simple basket that will no longer hold anything. The boiled leather is marred by long scratches and tooth marks. The broken remains of Druid charms.
Seems like grave robbers got here long before we did. Let's do one last search. They might have missed something near the water.
A worn carving. Goblin.
I'm not ready yet.
Get back here.
I'm not ready yet.
Really, guys? You put that big barrier, those big bone walls up. You think I'm trapped in here with you? No, you're trapped in here with me! I may not be fond of that movie, but that's the one moment that I actually do really like. Found this.
This is excellent. You've a keen eye. It's a talisman, a focus. See the face? A fox or a wolf. Druids learning to shapeshift use these to focus their power. Now, there's one last stop I'd like to make before Turdalra.
The Waterfall Overlook.
I knew having a companion would be beneficial. What if I'd been alone? Some people think the waterfall formed an explosion of Vasily's power. That he...
Wait. Do you hear that?
Thank you for your aid. And look, Turdalra isn't far off. Maybe I'll see you there if you have the time.
I was able to collect some of those runic tablets.
Thank you. There are many lessons, prayers, and seeds of wisdom that had been passed down from Fiacla Ger himself contained within. Life is an endless lesson. There is so much left to learn.
All right. So the last two side quests we have at the moment, because I don't remember how many other side quests there actually are here. then again, there is something at the top of the screen that will actually let us know. So I've done 11 of 47 side quests in this zone alone. We did 28 of 38 here in Kiovashad. Or rather, the Fractured Peaks, excuse me. I'd have to go around, teleport around, and see if I can pick them up and figure out which ones I have not done yet. Which, maybe that's something I'll do off camera, because I'm going to go ahead and cut it off here, because it's already been an hour. So, really, dude? Really? I'm surprised that's actually allowed. I'll go ahead and cut off here. When we come back, we'll probably be delving into a couple of dungeons and continuing to quest in Skosglen. Stay tuned.